Hi there, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. Now, if you want to get more patients in your practice using internal referrals, if you want your patients to start referring other patients, and if you want your patients to become referral sources for your clinic, then this probably is the most important video that you'll ever watch. Now, in most private practices, the entire pathway of the relationship with the patient follows what I call the linear discharge formula. Now, the linear discharge is basically the patient comes in, the patient is evaluated, the patient gets treatment, and finally the patient gets discharged. It's really as simple as that. And it's not your fault. When we're trained as clinicians in PT school, this is what we're taught to do. But when it comes to the business of private practice, the ETD, which is basically the linear discharge formula, is the reason why most practices struggle and many go out of businesses. Okay, so I'm now going to show you a principle that's going to let you take advantage of the linear discharge formula and essentially zoom out and take a look at the bigger picture. Let me just erase this and show you exactly what I mean. Now, if you want to get your patients to become referral sources, what you want to do, and I'm going to draw a graph here, where this basically is the level of the relationship with that individual, and this here is time. What you want to do is you want to take an individual who doesn't know your practice, who's basically what I like to use the word suspect. You want to take a suspect and you want to convert them into a prospect. How do you convert a suspect into a prospect? You give them good quality information. You have probably newsletters, you do different kinds of marketing within your community, you make people aware of your service. Once you have a prospect is an individual who has heard about your practice but who hasn't yet become a patient. Now you convert the prospect into a patient. Once the prospect is converted into a patient, that's where the ETD comes in. But as you will notice, this is just one component of the entire patient ascension ladder. What I'm drawing out here is basically what I call the patient ascension ladder, and I'll be going into a lot more detail about the patient ascension ladder with some specific things you can do to move people up the ladder. Because again, as I said, we're just, as private practice owners, we're just taught to do this. We don't even look beyond it. And the truth is, if you look at the bigger picture, this is just one small part of the whole equation. In fact, when you actually treat a patient properly, when you condition them with scripts to refer, you're converting a patient into what I call a referral source. And if you're really, really good at this, you'll actually convert a patient, there's one more level, into a raving fan. That's right there at the top. So you can actually take an individual, convert them from a suspect to a prospect to a patient to a referral source to a raving fan. And this is the patient ascension ladder. I hope I can see you. I hope I'm going to see you at the Private Practice Summit on the 14th and the 15th and the 16th of October, because at that seminar, that special seminar, I'm actually going to explain how you can transition. I'm going to do a very detailed presentation. We'll in fact do more than one trainings on this exact topic, how you can convert a patient through the entire continuum and not just restrict yourself to the linear discharge formula, which is often what puts most practices in trouble. Thanks so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in October in New Jersey. For more information, go on over to www.privatepracticesummit.com. And I look forward to working with you one-on-one when I see you in New Jersey in October, and we'll go into a lot of detail about how exactly the Ascension ladder works and how you can apply it in your practice. Thanks so much.